2023. Baba says, sweet children, have patience. So the very first word, what Baba is speaking to his children is, have patience. Later you can churn about it, what all it requires to have patience. Patience is connected with faith. Patience is connected with hope. It's a very positive energy, very, very elevated energy. So patience is also connected with knowledge, wisdom. Without that, you cannot have patience. So churn about it, how to have patience. Because Baba says, sweet children, have patience. Your days of sorrow are now over, and your days of happiness are about to come. The children whose intellects have faith are patient. It's connected with faith. So the children whose intellects have faith, nishchay buddhi, they are patient. Question: what is the easy way to prevent yourself from wilting under any circumstances? What is the easy way to prevent yourself from wilting under any circumstances? Answer: always keep the sample of Father Brahma in front of you. He is the father of so many children. Some are worthy, some are unworthy. Some do service and some do disservice. Yet Baba never wilts nor is ever afraid. So why do you children wilt? You must not wilt under any circumstances. So who is the role model in front of us? Brahma Baba. And Brahma Baba, we know he was managing so many children, right? And still Baba has so much of patience. So this is what Baba is teaching us through his own example. Om Shanti. Song for today's Murli. Have patience, O mind. Your days of happiness are about to come. Dheeraj dhar manwa, dheeraj dhar. Om Shanti. It is not human beings who are told, have patience, O mind. The song says like that, have patience, O mind. Because the mind and intellect are in the soul. So we are not talking to the body. When this song is being sung, it is not talking to the human. It's talking to the soul. So it is souls that are told this. No one except the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, can tell the souls to have patience. Because patience is only given to those who are impatient. Right? And in Kali Yuga, in the Iron Age, souls have become very, very impatient. And there are reasons for that. Because things have been changing so fast. And also, it is in such a negative direction that you can't control the things. People change so quickly. Circumstances change so quickly. And souls are weak. So it's very hard to have patience. So Baba says, if God is omnipresent, like some people say God is everywhere, if God is omnipresent, he can't be called impatient. Why Baba said that? Because Baba is saying, look at the condition of the souls now. All the souls of this world are very impatient. And if now the other point is that some people say that God is omnipresent, God is inside everyone. if He's there in each one of you, that means God is impatient. God is sitting inside and He's so impatient. What you see? Do you see that godly qualities, or you see impatience right now in the human beings? So there is a conflict. If God is inside everyone, then there will be so much of patience. And if there is patience, then there cannot be war. And look at the world now, what is happening around the world. Because there is no patience. Whether it is at a small level, at micro level, at your home, in your relationships, or it is at a macro level, at global level, if you see the things, same. So Baba says, he can't be called impatient. At this time, all human beings are impatient and unhappy. It is the Father who has come to give you patience and happiness. Because it is to be given to those who don't have this, right? He says, now have patience. Dheeraj dhar. The Father's versions are not just for you, but they are, in fact, for the whole world. The whole world will gradually begin to hear. Now see, this is Sakar Murli. When Brahma Baba, through Brahma Baba, Shiv Baba is speaking the Murli, and maybe 20 people come from India, every part of India, sitting in front of Baba, and some surrendered ones are sitting there. So Baba is speaking in front of them. That time there is no seva abroad. You know that all the abroad service has happened after Brahma Baba became Avyakt. So when he was in Sakar, it was only in Bharat, in India. So that time Baba is saying, Baba has come not only for you, but what Baba is speaking, the whole world will hear that. And now it is happening. Baba has reached, Baba's knowledge has reached almost every corner of the world. So Baba says, only the one Father is the bestower of salvation and the remover of sorrow. Dukha harita, sukh karta. This is a world of sorrow. You children understand that these are the days when you attain liberation and liberation in life. This is the time of attainment. Whether you want to attain liberation or liberation in life, the time of attainment is now. After this period is over, Sangam Yuga is over, confluence age is over, then that it is the time of result. So these are the days when you are liberated from this iron-aged, impure world. People feel liberation means liberated from the birth and life cycle. That's not liberation. Baba is here now talking about liberation from the iron-aged old world. Actually, we are already liberated or not yet? Are you still in iron age or confluence age? Or sometimes in iron age, sometimes in confluence age? How is it, Eva? Morning class, we are in confluence age. After that, we go to iron age. Is it like that? Then evening meditation, we come back again in the confluence age. Is it like that? This is about the consciousness. Confluence age is not a place. Confluence age is the consciousness. So wherever I am, if I am in that consciousness, I am in confluence age. So then, if I am in that consciousness, I am liberated from iron age. So this is in your intellects, but number-wise, according to the efforts you make. Not everyone has the assurance that we are now to be liberated from this world of sorrow and go to our land of happiness. You children should also have the firm faith that your days of happiness are about to come. Which faith? That your days of happiness are about to come. But that is only if you continue to follow Shrimad. Only possible with Shrimad. There is no question of blessings or mercy, etc. in this. People come, they say that give us blessings. Baba says, even Baba, he can give the blessing, but he says, I won't. You have to make your effort and receive the blessing. You have to bless yourself. The Father sits here and teaches you easy yoga for self-sovereignty. This study is also called knowledge. He is giving you, children, elevated directions. First and foremost, your faith has to be, underlined, your faith has to be unshakable. No one can shake. Your faith has to be unshakable so that it can never fluctuate. There is a song, I wanted to meet the one who lives beyond in the Brahma element. Now that I have found him, what more could I want? There is a song in Hindi, पर्वत ही पार ब्रह्म में रहने वाले की, वो मिल गया, अब और क्या चाहिए? So now, I just wanted that one. Now he has come to me. What else do I want? Do I still want this, want that, want this? Still have desires of the old world? And don't deceive yourself by saying that I don't have any desires, but inside you have the subtle feelings for the things and people. And then you deceive yourself by misusing knowledge points sometimes. Baba said that, no? Baba said you have to keep a balance. Baba said you have to take care of your family. You have to check, taking care or attachment. Baba said you have to have balance, don't ignore your family. So in that, then what many people do? Then they just take care of the family and they miss the class. Is that a balance? That's not balance. So Baba says, you have the faith that you will receive your inheritance of heaven from the Father. This is why we are studying here. We know the result. We know that after studying this knowledge, we are going to get the inheritance of heaven from Baba. So from the beginning, you receive lasting patience. This is imperishable patience. And you must have the imperishable patience, It is certain that you are establishing the most elevated of all kingdoms on the basis of Srimad, without fighting or quarreling. Even if there are 10 or 12 children at home, what need is there to wilt? Why you need to wilt? Baba is just asking that. Look at Baba. He has thousands, hundreds of thousands of children. Some children even create upheaval. There are all kinds of children. You can't say that this is a BK, so it's a perfect. BK means what? Brahma Kumar, Brahma Kumari. BK means you become children of Baba. You understood that Baba has come through Brahma Baba. He's teaching us, and you accepted that, you become a BK, right? You become his child, Brahma Kumar or Kumari. But that is just the beginning of the journey. It doesn't mean that BK means perfect. So that's why Baba has so many children and everyone is different. Baba says some children even create upheaval. Some are worthy children, whereas others are unworthy. Some do service, whereas others do disservice. Does Baba become afraid then? So neither should you children become afraid. People will come, all different kind of souls will come in front of you. And there are very, very funny things happening every day, because when there are human beings, everyone carrying a baggage of sanskars of 63 births, who comes to Baba, they are the oldest souls. That is why, sometimes some people say that, I have friends who are not BKs, but they are much better than the BKs. They might say that, yeah, they are new souls. They just came. Even if they have some qualities, I just say one thing, just think about it. Even if there are some people who don't know Baba and who don't have knowledge and they don't even want to study, but they might have some good qualities. You will see them. But those qualities are not being used in world transformation. Even if they have the qualities, that is of no use to God in God's task. Then what is the use? Baba has chosen only these ones, no matter what. And everyone with their flaws, their weaknesses. Everyone is on a journey of becoming perfect. So it's fine. It's fine. So that's why Baba says, don't be afraid. You also have to live at home with your families. On that side is Hatha Yoga, the renunciation of karma. But here, Baba doesn't teach that you run away from your families. Baba is not teaching that because the atmosphere is not good, so I just escape. Baba says you are not renouncing the world, you're not renouncing the families. We are not sannyasis. This is the family path. So we have to learn. This is how you learn to accommodate. Before, maybe you were not able to adjust in that family because you were also in Kali Yuga. You also had your own sanskar. But now you have the knowledge. So you are using the knowledge and accommodating in with the same people, making it better. Like one person said that I don't want to go for that job. Atmosphere is not good at work. Because he joined a new job and after a few days he says, he came to Baba. It was Sakar Baba time. And Baba says, he said, Baba, I think that work is not suitable for me. The atmosphere is so impure. And they talk like all the negative things, gossiping and all that. The energy is not good. Baba says, that's why Baba has sent you there. To make it positive. That is your task. So it's not that you just find a comfortable space for yourself. No, we are here for world transformation. All Baba says, like Baba is also, Baba always says, I am a laundryman, I am a washerman. So what is Baba's task is children's task, right? And to a washerman, dirty clothes will come or clean clothes will come for washing. Definitely the dirty clothes will come, right? So souls who will come to us, they are still in Kali Yuga, they are still in Iron Age. So we can't complain. A washerman cannot complain to that this cloth is so dirty. Why you bring this here? Now that's your task. That's your task. So all the negative souls will come. That is the challenge. You have to win that challenge. Then only you become the king. You have to transform them. Don't run away from them. That is the easiest thing to do, And we run away, we cannot settle the karma. You have to settle the karma. Yours is unlimited renunciation. Ours is unlimited renunciation, not limited. Limited is that you just escape the person, you run away from that person or that situation. Unlimited is while living there, you renounce the negativities. That is unlimited renunciation. So Baba says, this is Raja Yoga. This is Raja Yoga. Unlimited renunciation is Raja Yoga. that while living at home, while working, while doing everything, fulfilling all your responsibilities, what you have to renounce is the negativities. I see, but I don't see. I hear, but I don't listen. So that is kind of detachment I have to practice. So Baba says you have to live at home with the families and claim the inheritance from the father. That is the challenge. Ready for the challenge, everybody. Ready for the challenge. You can now see the trees of your land of happiness. What is Baba's meaning? Like Baba gives the example that when you are on a journey and after traveling, you're coming back home. When you are about to reach your home, you see some landmarks that now you can, through those trees and houses and buildings, you can see that now my home, my house is coming closer, right? You have the feeling. Maybe you go back to your hometown, and when you are about to reach on the way, just before you reach, so it's like you are very close to your house, your home. So right now Baba says you can now see the trees of your land of happiness, means the trees of golden age, which means internally my stage is coming closer to that stage, that elevated stage of golden age. And when that happens, then you will be able to visualize that you are sitting here in the old world, but you are not affected by the old atmosphere. In your mind, in your visualization will be the new visions of the new world. So you will be able to see that. So Baba says you can now see the trees of your land of happiness. You recognize the visible and the invisible with your intellect. Whether you have visions or not required actually. It's not about visions that I have some divine vision, then I can see. Through knowledge, through your intellect, you can visualize, right? How the heaven looks like. You are making effort for your own kingdom of the future. Your aim and object is in front of you. What is your aim and object? You can see the picture of Lakshmi Narayan. In our badge also we have Lakshmi and Narayan. Your aim and object is in front of you. You can see the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan. It shouldn't be that you would only believe this if you had a vision. Baba has already told you. Then if you say that I didn't see that when I sit in meditation, like some people have some visions, but I don't have, and if I don't have vision, I won't believe that. Baba says, no need to say that because you already have the knowledge. This is something to be understood with your intellects. You can see that picture with your eyes. Now, Baba has already made this effort through the children. Baba had shown these visions of Lakshmi Narayan, of Radhe Krishna, of Param Dham, of the new world. And through those visions, then the paintings and the pictures were created. All the things that you study in Raj Yoga course, the pictures and images, these are created through divine visions. Baba had shown them and then it was painted. So this is equal to the vision actually, because this is created by those children who have seen those visions and images given by Baba. And that it was actually a process. It was a long process. That time nothing was digital and you can just correct and edit the things. Now you can edit in, if this color is not correct, you can change it in computer quickly. Everything is digital. That time all was hand painting. You know, the trance messenger used to go, get the message, see the image, like when Baba said that you have to make the picture of this tree, Kalpa tree. So Baba showed all the details there in the subtle region. And trance messenger comes back and tells the artist that have to paint like this. And then artist paints. Then again, taking that picture, going to the subtle region, again going into trance, then showing to Baba. Then Baba will give correction. And Baba tells, no, this should be like that. This color is not correct, or these branches should be like this. So even if a little bit here and there, Baba will give the correction. So many times it was corrected. And then final image comes out. So these images are not ordinary images, these pictures. Nowadays, some fancy pictures are being created, that is fine. But actually the original pictures, what Baba had created through his children, through the divine visions, those images are perfect images which shows the complete gyan, complete knowledge. So that's why Baba says, even if you don't see any divine vision, you just see the picture is equal to divine vision, because that is shown by Baba. So sometimes Baba says you should just go and sit in front of the pictures, sit in front of Lakshmi Narayan, look at the picture, sit in front of the heaven and reach that stage. So this is what we need to practice. So Baba says you can see that picture with your eyes. So you don't need to have that divine vision. You will then see the same thing with your eyes. This is Raja Yoga. This is Raja Yoga. Baba is explaining what is Raja Yoga. So having that clear image in your intellect is Raja Yoga. The clear image of your aim and object. What you are going to become. Why we are studying this. Why we are here. We should have a complete understanding. So Baba says, your intellects also say, the pictures are here, and so what need is there to be granted visions? Shri Krishna is the master of golden age, is he not? Shiva is the resident of the supreme abode. You can become Lakshmi or Narayan. This is your aim and objective. Therefore, look in the mirror and see to what extent you have those divine virtues in you. The Father gives you a lot of patience. You now have to study. Baba is granting patience. What we have to do? Study. Knowledge is needed for the kingdom, and Father is giving that to you. Without knowledge, you cannot have the kingdom. Those who study for the Indian civil services have the greatest intoxication that they will then become senior officers, ICS, IAS. So they have the intoxication. If they pass that test, even if when they are preparing, there is a lot of knowledge they have to study and imbibe. So they have the intoxication. In fact, people become millionaires by doing business. Baba is now teaching you this business of bartering. You know, barter. You give shells to the Father, and in return, Baba makes you into the masters of heaven for 21 births. What we give and what we get? Baba says, you give me shells, and I give you the inheritance of heaven. I make you into masters of heaven for 21 births. This is a business as well as a study. Even giving away shells is very difficult. You see that story of Sudama and Krishna. When he comes, he just brings one small bag of rice. He didn't have anything else. And that also, he's hiding. He doesn't want to give. And what God has to do? God has to snatch from him. Why? Because he wants to give him heaven. He wants to give him the palaces. So he had to say, you have to give this. Otherwise God also cannot do anything. So Baba creates this yagya, and Baba says, do something. Everyone do something in the yagya, contribute something in the yagya, because he's creating heaven. And how will you deserve to go in the heaven? When you contribute in creation of heaven. So Baba says, this is a business as well as a study. So we are also doing good business with Baba. You aren't concerned with just business. You also need to have the knowledge of this world, history and geography. Then both things are together. It's not that I only contribute and I will become the king. I contribute money or material or something, I will become the king. Baba says, you also have to study the history and geography. So important. Both are important. You also have to become a spinner of the discus of self-realization. The more you study, the higher the status you will claim. Even the subjects, maids, and servants will be the masters of heaven. Everyone now says that Bharat is their land. However, there is a lot of difference between kings and subjects. The father says, as much as possible, claim the highest status of all. Make effort like the mother and father do. It is understood that not everyone will be seated on the throne, but you still have to be inspired to race. Not everyone can be the king or queen. Kings and queens are very few. Others will be, but still Baba says you have to race. Race means it's not competition. It's a race. In competition, you look at others. When you compete, you look at others. They are ahead of me or they are behind me. But in race, you just look at the target. I have to touch there and come back. So it's not competition, it's race. And it's like beating your own records. Before I completed this race in 20 minutes. Now I have to finish this in 18 minutes, 19 minutes. So that is like increasing your speed of efforts than before. So Baba says, the kingdom will be claimed number-wise according to the efforts made. Baba, as the detached observer, observes the same efforts that everyone makes as they made in the previous cycle. Baba knows already how much effort this soul is going to make. He knows already, but still you see the patience, the level of patience Baba has. We don't remember how much we have attained in the past cycle. He knows. Still, he is every day encouraging us. Bache, you can do better, you can do better, you can improve yourself. He knows how much this soul can improve. He already knows. Still, he encourages. Then, when Baba sees that someone's effort is a little slack, he inspires him or her to make it intense. Your efforts appears to be very slack. Baba will say to that child that you look like a little bit lazy now, so you have to be. So then Baba will tell, your effort appears to be very slack. You still have attachment. Once you are made a trustee, why is there still attachment? Baba can understand. You simply have to follow Srimad. Some ask Baba, should I have a house built? What will Baba say? Yes, why not? Build it. You may live comfortably. This dirty world is only for a few more days. You may live comfortably. Comfortably. You may get your children married. The father doesn't take any money from you. Remember this. Baba is not taking anything from you. What we do is for ourselves. We create. Suppose we give to Madhuban. We go and we contribute something in Madhuban. The houses are being built, food is being prepared, so much is going on. We go there and we use it. Is Baba eating food? Is Baba living in those houses? We go and we live there. So it's not I give something, I didn't give anything. And you see, if you calculate it, how much you give, already Baba is giving more than that. Giving back, the return is much more than that already. Even at present, we are using all the facilities, if you see that in the material way also. And then in future also, he guarantees you for 21 births. So are we giving or are we taking? If you want to calculate, then calculate in that way. Is it giving or taking? So Baba says, the father doesn't take any money from you. So that is why, Baba's children who have this awareness, they feel like I take the minimum from the yajna and I give maximum what I can. If I say that I have given this much, so I should get all the facilities, I should get this. It's like you eat and finish, and actually you eat more than what you give, at least sometimes it's like that. So then it's not accumulated for the future fortune. So the Father doesn't take any money from you. He is the bestower. The Shiv Baba has had this building built at this time for the children to live in. Even when Brahma Baba was in Sakar, Brahma Baba was the medium of Shiv Baba. But Brahma Baba is living in that room only. You see Baba's hut, you see Baba's room now, which is the meditation room. That was Baba's room. New buildings are made, new buildings are built for the children to come. Everyone requested Baba that Baba, you should move to the new house. Baba said no. Shiv Baba comes in the old body, in the old world. So Brahma Baba will live in the old house. New house is for the children to come. So he has made this body the instrument for him to live in. However, human beings definitely need buildings to stay in. So Baba is having them built for you children. Baba is also sitting in this building. You know that that one is the father of souls and that this one is the father of the bodies. He has adopted you. You are my children. You say Mama and Baba. This means you have been adopted. Prajapita Brahma has so many children, and so they would surely be adopted children. And how Baba adopts us? Through the mouth of Brahma. We are the mouth-born creation of Brahma. He adopts you children. Saraswati too is his daughter. Mama is Saraswati. She is also Baba's daughter. These are very deep matters and have to be understood. You have studied the Gita and the Bhagavad, etc. And this Baba has also studied them. This Baba, Brahma Baba. However, now, according to the drama, you are receiving Srimad. Whatever is said according to the drama, everything is according to the drama. What Baba said in today's Murli is according to the drama. In drama, today's 13th of October 2023. In the last cycle, 5,000 years ago also Baba said this. And after 5,000 years again, Baba will say this on this very day. And you cannot say, Baba, why didn't you say this before? Why didn't you tell it before? We can't say that because drama is accurate. Baba, why I didn't get the knowledge before? Why I come so late to Baba? It is accurate. Everything is accurate. So whatever is said is according to the drama. There would definitely be benefit in everything. Even if there is a loss, there is benefit in that. There is benefit in everything. Shiv Baba is the benefactor. His directions are good. If you doubt it, Baba's directions, and if you doubt it, then instead of following Srimad, you follow your own dictates. Baba said something and then you are saying, I feel this way is better. You know, I don't feel this is suitable for me. If it is not suitable for you, Baba won't say that. Why Baba will let you create karma deliberately? Why Baba will give such directions which you cannot follow? Baba is Baba. He is my father. He will only give those directions which is possible for the children to follow. You should remember that. Because he knows that if we don't follow, we create a burden of karma. So that is why he will not give such direction which I cannot follow. So Baba says, if you doubt it, then instead of following Srimad, you follow your own dictates and you will become deceived. What can Shri Baba do then? If you follow Srimad, then Baba is responsible. If you follow dictates of your own mind, Baba is not responsible. Baba says, what can Shiv Baba do? Baba also then says, I cannot do anything. Don't come to me later. Srimad is taken before doing anything, not after doing. Then you say, now what should I do? I've already done it. Now what should I do? Before you didn't take Srimad, now you are responsible. That's what Baba is saying. What can Shiv Baba do then? Even Shiv Baba, God cannot do anything then. You have to ask for advice at every step. That is called Srimad. Ask for advice. Not after doing. Ho gaya. Now it's done. Baba will also not say anything. Baba says, okay, done is done. Now cannot say anything. Now Baba will say, okay, drama. But if you come before, then Baba gives directions. The supreme guide is sitting here. Many children forget this because they do not stay in yoga. Yoga or remembrance is called a pilgrimage. If you are not in remembrance, then you must understand that you are taking a rest. You must understand that you were sleeping. Some people don't even realize this, feel that I did 2 hours meditation. But actually, in 2 hours, 1.5 hours, they are sleeping. Where is it counted? So it's better do something else in karma yoga. Some go on a pilgrimage and take a rest. If you too are taking a rest, then do not stay in remembrance. Your sins will not be absolved. You feel like Baba's room is like a relaxing room for me. I go and relax. That is not meditation. That's not yoga. Your sins are not being absolved. The new ones who don't know anything, they don't know what is meditation, they sometimes fall asleep. That is different. But we understand what is yoga. Nothing is happening. If you are sleeping, sometimes you feel like, okay, I just close my eyes for a while. And then Maya comes and takes you into her lap, deep sleep, and you don't even know. So that is why Baba says, stay alert. How to sit in yoga? Sit like a king. This is Raja Yoga. Sit like a Raja. How will Raja sit? How will a king sit? Sit like that. Yes. Yeah, like this. So Baba says, you can't come closer if you don't stay in remembrance. You can't come closer to Baba, closer to family, closer to the Nimit. You cannot. Souls get tired and forget the Father. This is mental tiredness Baba is talking about. The Father says you are moving along on the pilgrimage. You take a rest at night anyways. Night is for rest. Sleeping time is sleeping time. But class time, sleeping. Meditation time, sleeping. Don't allow yourself to do that. It isn't that when you are asleep at night, you are on this pilgrimage. That time you are not in remembrance, then you are taking rest. Soul and body both taking rest. So Baba says, no, that is rest. That is not yoga. You are on the pilgrimage when you are awake. Our yoga is for the purpose of awakening, and you have to stay awake. Do anything, like Dadi Janki used to say, do anything. Just stay awake. If you feel like Amrit Vela, you're sitting and you're dozing, then go wash dishes, clean the floor, and do karma yoga. Don't sit if you are asleep. Not even for a while, allow yourself to sleep at Amrit Vela. Do anything. Take a walk. While walking, remember Baba. If you see that your body is not used to sitting and meditating, or sitting you feel sleepy, do anything. And Baba also used to say, if you are sleepy during yoga, go and put mustard oil in your eyes. You know, mustard oil is very spicy. It burns. Means do anything to stay awake. Don't just allow yourself to sleep. Don't allow your eyes. You are the master, or eyes is the master. Baba says that you are the soul, the master. Why you allow your eyes to shut down even for a while? Cannot. Sins are not absolved when you are asleep. But yes, no further sins are committed. Okay, you are sleeping, at least you will not further commit any sin. But old sins are not being absolved. So the Father explains everything. But you should still put them into practice. He continues to tell you many points. The points of a barrister enter your intellect when you are studying to become a barrister. When you study to become a doctor or an engineer, you then become a doctor and engineer. Whatever course someone takes, that is what he would become. Here, there is just one course. Continue to move along. There is a big burden of the sins of many births on your heads. There is only one way to have those sins absolved. You have to remember the Father. Otherwise, your status will be destroyed. The rosary has been created. There is also the memorial of 9 jewels. People don't know where it came from. They wear the ring of 9 jewels, but this is the memorial of 8 victorious jewels plus 1 Shiv Baba. The 8 jewels are those who become the rosary of Rudra. So you should make good efforts. When students study well at school, their parents become aware of that from their register. There is a register maintained for that. Here, the Father himself is also the teacher, and so he would know. You are studying with the Father. He is also aware of your register. You can also understand from your register to what extent you have those virtues in you. And to what extent am I making others the same as myself? Like yesterday also Baba said that you have this responsibility. You have to be like Baba and then make others also take their inheritance. Do you have sufficient power that you are able to make others who see you forget their bodies? Do you have that much power that they see you and they forget their bodies? That means how much effort we have to make. That we are so soul conscious that somebody comes in front of us and they forget their bodies. It is said when the child has courage, the Father helps. First we say, yes, Baba, I will do that. That is already a courageous step when I say Hanji. Instead of giving excuses and reasons and justifications, I say Hanji. Why will Baba not help? He's bound to help. So Baba says the Father gives a lot of help. You also give the help of yoga. The Father only wants the help of purity. The whole impure world has to be purified with the power of yoga. The more help someone gives with yoga, the more pleased Baba will be. Is this help for the Father or for yourself? I remember Baba, so I am like helping Baba. Or it's like I'm giving a favor to Baba. Baba, I am remembering you. It's for myself, right? The more you study, the higher status you claim, the more you stay in remembrance, the more you help me with purity. Why Baba said that? When you stay in remembrance, you're helping me. Why Baba says that? Because Baba is creating heaven. And in creation of heaven, Baba needs pure souls. So when you become pure, you are helping Baba to create a pure world. So Baba says, I have to come to make impure ones pure for the pure world. It is here that you become pure and impure. That is the incorporeal world. It is sung, O purifier, come. They don't understand what the pure world is. Sita was liberated from the jail of Ravan and from sorrow. Therefore, there has to be happiness after that. Others receive a lot of peace and a little happiness. You receive a lot of happiness as well as a lot of sorrow. They receive little happiness, but Baba says you also receive a lot of sorrow. Why? Because we have experienced extreme happiness in golden age. So when we experience even a little sorrow, we feel very sorrowful. We feel very sad because we have experienced extreme happiness. Souls who come at the end will play their small parts and then leave. They take 1 or 2 births, they just come for a short while and depart. For you, it is a matter of 84 births. For them, it is a matter of 1 or 2 births. You know your 84 births. By knowing the cycle, you become the kings who are rulers of the globe. They would not be able to become that. This knowledge is not for them. This knowledge is for those who took this knowledge in the previous cycle. You now have to make effort. The time for making effort is now. You cannot make effort in golden age. You have to prepare now. The question of making effort only applies to you. The deity religion gives a lot of happiness. Actually, religion is the direct translation. Dharma in Hindi is translated in English into religion. Actually, it's not a religion. Because religion then translated into Chinese becomes Chongjiao. So here actually it should be Wenhua, culture. So Baba is establishing a new culture. Or we can say dharma. In English also we call it dharma. Dharma means your originality. So Baba is recreating, or we can say reminding us of our dharma and then again creating that dharma. And dharma means originality of the soul. That's not religion. So sometimes with this translation it is misunderstood, especially by the new people, even the old ones also. It's not a religion. No one else can give as much happiness. This eternal drama is predestined. Not everyone can receive the part of a hero or heroine. There are all types of human beings. There are many types of good or bad people. The most elevated of all are the deities. They are also human beings, but they are the elevated ones. They are the only ones who can be called elevated. Elevated means, that's why their name contains Shri. Shri Lakshmi, Shri Narayan, because Shri means elevated one. They only exist in the golden age. There are also their pictures, but no one knows how they become those. Some say that Krishna is present everywhere and that God is present everywhere too. You children have now understood all of these things. This aim and objective is very good for you to explain. You definitely have to invite everyone. Everyone can receive an invitation in the newspapers. There is now very little time left. Do you feel that? Very little time left. Even now, some children still become tired on this pilgrimage. Baba can see that. Because it's been a long time. We've been suffering for a long time. So sometimes there is a feeling of being tired. So Baba says, then they are unable to tolerate the storms of Maya. Maya will definitely catch them on the battlefield. She will become powerful with the powerful ones and fight them. Storms will come very forcefully. Baba is preparing us. They would then say, there have been many obstacles from the time I came into knowledge. And they say that before there were not so many difficulties, but after I come to knowledge, so many problems. So many difficulties and a conflict inside. You know, there is also loss in business now. So what will Baba says? Baba says, don't think that the obstacles have come because you have come into knowledge. This continues to happen in the world. The whole world is changing now. It's not only happening with you. Rather, we become powerful and we are able to face the challenges. You must not be afraid of it. Sometimes there is one type of omen and sometimes another type. Some collapse while moving along. The omens of Rahu are very strong. It's a bad omen. Maya eats you. Maya, Baba says, Maya eats you. And you then become very ugly. Eats you means that we are under the influence of Maya and we then start following Maya's dictates instead of following Srimad. Sometimes cannot recognize this is Maya. That's why Baba says, be careful. Maya slaps you and makes your face completely dirty. Maya too will be victorious sometimes. Maya wins. But now Baba it's like Baba reminds us every day so that we are aware. Maya can come in any form. Anything that takes me away from Baba, even for some time, is Maya. I have to recognize that. And it is not outside. It's not that people are Maya and they bring me such challenge. They are Maya. It is my own weakness because it will come in a form according to my weakness, because Maya is also observing each one of us. Which one is your weak point? She will catch you there. So Baba says, if only the children were to become victorious, the kingdom would very soon be established. So that's why sometimes Maya wins. When you forget the master, you forget the teacher, Maya slaps you. Maya is all the time there around you, watching, observing. If you forget Baba for a while, she will slap you. It's not that Maya came, that's why I forget Baba. It's because I forget Baba, that's why Maya came. The brides forget the spiritual bridegroom. This too is a wonder. How can a bride forget the bridegroom? Can she? You see in the Lokik, bride and bridegroom, when the marriage is already fixed, not yet married, engaged. From that time, will she ever forget her bridegroom? And here Baba says, here these brides, they forget me, they forget the spiritual bridegroom. Baba says, this too is a wonder. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. रूहानी बच्चों की रूहानी बाप दादा को
याद
प्यार
दिया Good morning
morning
Namaste
Namaste
Shukriya
Baba
Baba Shukriya 谢谢爸爸谢谢
Papa. 谢谢。
Essence for Dharna. Essence for Dharna first.
修行要点
Become a,
第一
first, become a helper of the Father in making the impure world pure with the power of yoga. Do not take a rest on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Now be careful, Baba is watching you. Sitting in Baba's room, sleeping, sitting in class, sleeping, even for a while, Baba is watching. That's why Baba catch today. Huh? Do not take a rest on the pilgrimage of remembrance. And it's both. It's not only when we are sitting in yoga and we sleeping. It's also about whole day. We are on a pilgrimage constantly. So that time also taking a rest means I start thinking about some other things, some Kalyug things, Kalyugi people. So that time also it's like I take a rest from the pilgrimage. That time I'm not on a pilgrimage. So I have to constantly be in that stage of karma yoga, even when I'm doing my karma, my responsibilities. So let your remembrance be such that the person in front of you even forgets his body. Second, do not doubt Srimad or use your own dictates. Follow the advice you receive for every situation and consider there to be benefit for you in it. Blessing, may you be a master bestower and make the atmosphere spiritual with your good wishes of cooperation. May you be a master bestower and make the atmosphere spiritual with your good wishes of cooperation. Matter makes you experience its influence on the atmosphere of sometimes heat and sometimes cold. This matter means the 5 elements of nature. So they influence you, sometimes hot, sometimes cold. In the same way, now Baba is giving a title. You are the conquerors of matter. So Baba says, you conquerors of matter, souls who are always cooperative and easy yogis, have to be cooperative in creating a spiritual atmosphere with your good wishes. Do not think this one is like this or this one does this. Do not think that way, because even if you see, so everybody has something, So if you think about it also, even create one thought, what kind of energy you created? And what do you give? What do you send out into the atmosphere? Even if you see, I change the negative into positive. Or I learn something from that. It might not be wrong, maybe new for me. It might not be wrong. It's just different from my idea. So do not think this one is like this one does this. No matter what the atmosphere is like, what a person is like, you have to give your cooperation. Children of the bestower always give. So be cooperative, whether it is with your mind, with your words, or with your relationships and connections. Definitely have the aim of being cooperative. Slogan: to fulfill everyone's desires with your stage of being ignorant of any knowledge of desire. Ichha matram avidya means you don't even have the knowledge of desire. What is desire? I don't know. When you are in that stage, then you fulfill everyone's desires. You become the one who can fulfill everyone's desires. So to fulfill everyone's desires with your stage of being ignorant of any knowledge of desire is to be Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu is a cow in the mythology. It's a cow that fulfills everyone's desires. It doesn't only give milk. She gives everything. Whatever you want, whatever you need, she fulfills everyone's desires. It's such a cow. In the Indian mythology, it is mentioned. The name is Kamdhenu. So Baba says, all of you have to become Kamdhenu. Remember this name. Who we are? Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu means who can fulfill everyone's desire. Giving is one thing. Fulfilling desire is another thing. Because you will sometimes give what you have. Or I have extra, I give. No. What they need, what the other soul needs, I fulfill that desire, then you are called Kamdhenu. Otherwise, I do something from my mind because I feel this is good, I feel this is seva. But that was not required at that time. Required is something else. That is real seva. So we have to learn that, being Kamdhenu. That because in this is a very subtle thing. If that thought also comes that I feel this is seva and I do that. I feel that this is good for everyone. That's why I do that. There is a subtle desire, in that also. My feeling to be fulfilled because I feel this is right. So I'm not fulfilling other person's desire. I'm fulfilling my desire because I want to do that at that moment. It's very subtle. So today's slogan, if we remember, then Baba says you can become Baba's right hands. This will be a great help to Baba in creating a new world, pure world. Om Shanti. So this is today's Murli, Baba's Murli for today. So many jewels of knowledge. And now once again, we sit for a few minutes. We also send Sakash to Nirmala Didi. She's still in hospital, ICU. Originally, yesterday, they were planning to shift, but still they continue to keep her in ICU. So let us sit in remembrance and send Sakash for her good health.